Former funeral home owner accused of stealing thousands of dollars from clients pleaded guilty today to all charges against him.
Alyssa Thurlow has been following this case for months and joins us now with more of what happened in the courtroom today.
Calculating and deceitful. Those were words spoken today in a Bangor courtroom from victims of Harold Chip Lamson. The 54-year-old of East Millinocket pleaded guilty to 16 counts of felony theft and 35 misdemeanors. Prosecutors say the complaints against Lamson, who previously owned Lamson Funeral Home in Lincoln, East Millinocket, and Danforth, pertain to issues with stealing from mortuary trusts, deficiencies with funeral services, and not communicating with families. A judge in Bangor today sentenced Lamson to 1 year behind bars. He's also been ordered to pay back nearly $64,000 in restitution to 49 victims. Lamson was arrested in May of last year and charged with 2 counts of felony theft. In June, the Board of Funeral Services suspended his license after violating the terms of his consent agreement. Lamson did address the court today, taking responsibility and apologizing to the victims, saying he intends to pay them all back. He said after he acquired the Lincoln Funeral Home, he realized the job was too much for him to handle. He admitted he turned to cocaine to deal with the stresses in his life. Several of the victims addressed the court, saying Lamson took advantage of grieving families.
Anger, disappointment, hurt. Words can't describe how we feel.
This is not closure for our family. What he did is never going to go away.
We tried to make it about restorative justice so that they felt heard. Justice Maloney just does a tremendous job in understanding, listening, really listening, actively listening to the victims and to their families and the loved ones of the deceased. And it was an extremely difficult and emotional day, but it was a good day for a lot of reasons.
They feel much better after the sentence being imposed. It gives them some closure. They wanted to be heard, and they were heard today. So this does address that, and we're hopeful that they'll get restitution as they deserve to get.
Lamson will immediately start his 1-year sentence with the Department of Corrections. Now, the assistant district attorney tells us there are 1 or 2 additional cases that have come into their office recently. Those are still being reviewed by the DA's office to see if they're appropriate to prosecute.